We about to dress the culture. Go tell a friend. We about to dress the culture, We about
Brick by brick, you get your boy Big Wall, and this here is Address the Culture. And today we got another exciting show. Someone calls in Waves in the Culture, been doing her thing, then carved out her own lane in the culture. The one, the only, Miss Dsymone Allure. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. 2 feet in the heartbeat. I can't complain at all.
You so smooth.
I'm just saying, But to be honest, man, I'm so excited to talk to you because it's rare to see women, especially Black women in the culture, trying to make a stamp and trying to do something to uplift the culture and add to it. So I see you doing your thing. So I just wanted to sit down and talk to you, learn your story, find out what you got going, and get to know you a little bit.
Okay. Well, it's definitely been a long journey for me.
That's a fact, and I want to hear about it. So first thing I want to know is, how did you get your name?
Okay, so I started off modeling first. I came home from college. I went to NIU. I joined a modeling team out there. And once my financial aid ain't come through or whatever, I had to go back home. And I'm just like, okay, I really was networking on campus. It really sucked coming back home, but what I did was invest into what I like to do. So at that time was modeling. So I picked up a few gigs out here, started investing into my brand with photographers, different photographers and things like that. But Dsymone Allure is really is my name. But Allure just mean beauty. But what my company stand for is be you, be different, and be bold. And it's really like when I came back from school, it was really challenging. Like my confidence level wasn't there. I had to like coach myself on doing certain things. Mm-hmm. So it was more so like, be yourself. And once you be yourself, know that you're different from everybody else and be bold about it. Don't ever feel like you have to adjust to other people, you know what I'm saying? Or feel like you have to ride the next person wave, in order to get some type of recognition. So that's how that came about. And then after modeling, I noticed that I really like to be behind the scenes. That's my thing. I don't know. I always been like that, but no, I got to look for it, but it's just more so of just want to be in the background or whatever. So what I did was I picked up styling for Demi LeBeau. She worked for WGCI. So that was the first gig I actually landed. I'm like, okay, yes. So styling with her was super dope. And then that's when it was just like, okay, going to different boutiques. It was getting frustrating too. Like, okay, wait, let me design clothes. So that's how I started designing clothes. So the fashion hit, did several fashion shows with my line. And then what comes with that, now you have to coach models. Yeah. So that me learning, doing all that kind of jammed in with that. Yeah. So coaching models, having my own program with the city of Harvey, doing that as well. Then it was just like, okay, now we get into blogging. So I started blogging on my website. And then one day I had went to a radio station or whatever. Really, I was getting some graphic work done. And they was like, wait, you don't want your own show? I'm like, I ain't ready. I'm not ready for that, So they ended up letting me get experience from their show. And that's how the radio, just everything that I ever learned, what I'm saying, from the modeling up until now, it just jammed with the media personality. So that's how that's going now. So
that's dope. And it seemed like it was just a progression. You know what I mean? One thing led into the other.
Exactly.
So it wasn't something like you were just picking out things, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Progression. That's super dope.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, who is Dsymone Allure?
Ah, that's a good question. Who is Dsymone Allure? Honestly, um, I'm gonna say what's my purpose. That's who I am. My purpose is to always give back. Um, and I learned my purpose actually my first fashion show that I ever threw. It was more so just grinding at that time. I was also working at Ford and styling as well too. So
Okay.
it was more so like, okay, we here, you know. But at the end of the show, when it was time for me to give my speech, I didn't prepare a speech, and God just, spoke for me. And at the end of the show, that's where a lot of people really started paying attention to the brand, because it was like, oh, wait, she got a heart full of gold, and you were still able to bring people along with you, even though you were learning at the same time. So, Dsymone Allure is all about giving back. That's my purpose. Anything that I touch, I'm supposed to give it back to be blessed. So that's me.
That's dope. And it comes out in what you do. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Because you can kind of tell that what you do, because you don't have to. You know what I
mm.
mean? It's something that you can tell that is in you and not forced upon you, and that's super dope.
Exactly.
So when it comes to your brand and becoming a blogger, even the modeling, um, how did you first get into it?
Get into the modeling.
All of the above. Like how did
Well,
you first get into it? Like what let you know that this was something that you wanted to do, even when it come to your show?
yeah, okay. So I'll start off with the modeling. Like I said, I was at NIU and I
Mhm,
joined the modeling team called Empire Models.
mhm.
But once my financial aid didn't go through, then that's was like, okay, you got to go back home. That was something that you like to do. Let's pick it back up when you get to the crib. And I think my first shoot was with Brian Flynn. He's a photographer out here. And then just start building relationships with the photographers. And it was easy for me to build a nice portfolio. So start working with them, and then when you doing that, they introduce you to designers sometime or call you in for different projects and things like that. So that's how I got involved with that. And like I said, with the radio, it just fell into my lap, just coming in and like seriously, just coming in, they seeing what I do and what I've been doing. So it was more so like, okay, you want to get some experience. And then after I got my experience, it was like, okay, you ready for your own show? And like I said, everything I touch with, okay, I need promo models. I know exactly what that look like. Been there, done that before. I know what these clothes supposed to look like. Been there, done that. And now it's like by me doing radio with media, um, I grew love for artists in the industry, because now you seeing like, okay, everybody's trying to get to the top on this perspective as well. So yeah, now I'm getting in tune with the artists, and I'm seeing that I have that platform to bring everybody together, which came about with the Date and Chill. I have events called Date and Chill. Is more so really what it is. You bring your date, or you can come look for a date. But I invite artists out. I give live interviews. And the reason why I wanted to do live interviews at these events is because even if you don't like their music, at least you get a feel of what the art who the artist is
Who
and
they
what they're about. So even if you didn't care for their music, I don't want you to be like, now we just finna go to the bar, or we finna. It actually keep the crowd engaged into the artist. So that's what I'm doing with that. I like to do everything live now. So
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. And then it also shows that you're willing to dive into the artist and find out who they are. You know what
oh
I mean?
yeah, as
Because
you could.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So with that being said, what's your creative process like?
Oh, my creative process. Okay, so if we talking about, I have a top five. I linked up with Mr. E videos. And we do with top five and top 10.
Okay.
So what we do is basically I like to vab out with a lot of stuff from R&B to turned up or
Okay.
whatever. So I'll pick different artists like, okay, you know what? Who I need to get in tune with. So I might post something on my page like, y'all, who what's the new, hottest artist right now, woo woo. And I just do my research, but I put it on a playlist or whatever. So I like to start off with R&B and then I work my way up to who was turned. A lot of people was like, oh wait, we made number one on her. It's not even about being number one or being number five. It's just
That's
really the
dope though.
flow. Huh?
That's dope though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's like nobody really knew like what the numbers meant. And I'm just like, they don't mean anything. It's just really my playlist, how I'm vibing. If I
Okay.
was to put this on YouTube, which it is, um, put my top 5 and my top 10 on YouTube and just let it play out. I wanted to vibe like that so you don't have to change from it. So that's my creative process with that. Now when it comes down to my events, I do pick my artists like that as well, the flow of the show. In the
Okay.
beginning we're gonna do R&B and then we're gonna be lit going towards intermission and things like that.
Okay.
But when it comes down to the topics and things that I discuss, we have a bold topic discussion. So after the artists finish doing their thing, then we go into bold topic discussion. So that's basically we talking about everything people don't want to talk about, or they feeling like, oh, because they got a name that they don't want people to judge them, so they don't want to talk. So but
Yeah.
it's all about creating the environment, creating the scene. I
Yeah.
make everybody comfortable. So we always have a good time. We gonna talk how we talk, and people still gonna respect your brand as well. So the last event was with Meal Ticket. We had everybody coming in the building, like for real. So that was super dope that everybody could be themselves and not feeling like, oh wait, we gotta filter ourselves.
Yeah.
It's like family vibes, kick like a kickback, a dope kickback.
Yeah.
So that's my creative process with throwing events and my top 10 and things like that. But throwing events is always about creating the experience. So when you're thinking about this, create the experience. What do you want people to get out of it? Just bringing positive vibes. So that's the creative process with that.
That's dope. That's dope. And it sounds like you're creating an experience. You're creating a brand. You know what I mean? Like the tree with multi branches and multi levels. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Exactly.
So with all of that under your umbrella, how would you describe your brand?
Um, I always said international, but once again, I'ma just give my slogan: be different, be bold. That's Dsymone Allure. Period. Like that's the brand. Be you, be different, be bold. Anything that you do, like no matter if you fall in this category, or whatever, like be yourself. You know that you different and be bold. Attack the mission that you're trying to attack. And everything gonna come together as it should. So that's really how I'm gonna describe it because that's what it is.
That's dope. Fact.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now with your brand, you're a multifaceted individual. Um,
Mm-hmm.
you do the fashion, you do the modeling, you do the clothes, you do the media aspect of it as well. So if you could take one artist and introduce them to the brand and work with, which artist would that be?
Oh, you didn't snap. Oh, you didn't snap. Okay. And I love music. That's the crazy part about it. I was not expecting. That was really good. That was really good. Okay.
Hey,
Um. Okay. I told everybody know this about me.
okay,
Everybody know this about me. I love Rocco.
okay.
I love Rocco. Like before I leave this earth, I know I'm gonna meet that man. To be able to tell him, like, look, I've been on your heels for a very, 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 very long time. But
Yeah,
no, he just so relatable. He just so relatable. His music. You know, how certain music just take you there, like put you on point. You know what I'm saying? And listening to him as a shorty always put me on point. But Rocco, yes. Fab, yes.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
Chris Brown, yes.
Okay.
So those probably my three. But Rocco is number one, definitely.
Okay. You ain't even know
Okay.
it.
You silly man. I ain't finna cut up with you. Oh man.
Alright, that part. Okay. Now, we both know how the internet is a big part of what we do. In your opinion, how do you feel the internet has impacted the culture?
It has impacted it, man, on so many levels because when I was growing up, like listening to music and stuff like that, we really didn't have like a lot of access to the internet, honestly. You know what I'm saying? It was more so we finna burn these CDs, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? We down on LimeWire, you know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Like we doing that or whatever. And some people were selling like, and then I'll give it to Mr. E videos. Like I had to tell him before we became business partners, like, dude, I was in the car with such and such. They had Mr. E videos playing, you know what I'm saying, when the TVs was rocking back in the day in the cars,
yeah,
whatever. So
yeah,
like now that the internet has like, man, technology has really changed, period. You know what I'm saying? So now the streams are important, you
yeah,
know, and people getting paid off streams. So it's very important how you market yourself at this point
yeah,
because hey, it takes I don't know, it results in how you promote yourself, how you just how your numbers, your streams and everything like that. No lie. So it definitely has impacted
yeah.
on the business level. Now, on the personal level, I kind of feel like the internet has kind of gave people some egos that they shouldn't have, or people trying to be somebody that they not, you know what I'm saying, because that's what they
Right.
do. You know what I'm saying? So people be ego tripping and shit. Oop,
Yeah.
just
No, you good. This the culture. We good. Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
So like yeah, so like it's a bittersweet moment when it comes down to the internet, social media, and all that. It really is because going back to the business aspect, when the COVID hit
mhm,
or whatever, I wasn't able to do my live shows for a while because everything was shut down.
yeah.
But what we did was that's when we did the top fives and the top tens. So if I was to do those events at that time, they would be the ones that I would want to come out and perform and do all that, you know. So it was still good to be able to still, you know, be able to promote the artist on my platform. It was just a little different, but we gotta adjust to the timing. You
That's a
gotta keep,
fact.
you know, sharpening yourself, you know.
That's a
So
fact.
it
That's
definitely impacted though, because everybody be, I don't know, it's different. Then when you not even just talking about artists or whatever, like you got females out here clowning, you know. Now we got the OnlyFans going on. I ain't knocking nobody on what they do now. I ain't knocking nobody now. Hustle, get your money, do
it's your
whatever.
bag.
But shit is different now. Shit.
Yeah. That's a fact. It most definitely is, and it's all on the internet. You know what I mean? It's truly a gift and a curse. You know what I
It
mean?
is. It
Um,
is.
and it just depends on which part you want to dwell on. But it's good and it's bad. You know what I
It
mean?
is.
The
It is.
game is definitely on the internet. If you're not relevant there, you're not even relevant.
Yeah, you ain't lying because you just never know who paying attention to you. And you just gotta make sure that how do you wanna market yourself? How do you
Yeah,
wanna be presented? Excuse
yeah,
me, as a individual. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, if you wanna, you know, persuade something that you're not, it's gonna catch up.
yeah.
The internet is definitely undefeated. They gon' research. They gonna get on you. I ain't lying. So you
Zero
know,
chill. Zero
man.
chill. Yeah, yeah,
So it's bittersweet, like you said. You know, it could help you or it could be a curse at the end of the day too. So
yeah. Um, it sounds like you got a great head on your shoulder. You know what I mean? You focus and you know where you want to go and who you want to be.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, what's some of the best advice you was ever given?
Ooh. Um, damn. Because so many things that you learn. Damn, I'm sorry.
No, you good.
Um, some of the best, but I'm going back to my slogan: "Be you, be different, be bold." Then that was some advice, shit, to myself. But of course, everybody got their own input, on some things. But always, don't let these people see you sweat, because you gonna go through your ups and your downs when it come down to this with anything that you do.
Yeah,
Everybody not supposed to be a boss, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's
that's
a
a
pyramid.
fact.
It's a pyramid. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? But um, whatever you decide to do, make sure, make sure that, make sure you locking in with God, because when you lock in with God, like he gonna show you them red flags. He gonna show you who people really are.
That's a
He gonna
fact.
show you when people mistreating you. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? So you can have a heart full of gold, but at the end of the day, when you not locked in with God to give you that extra, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't that. I need you to be mindful of this, and that, because you got some people that only be around you to reap the benefits.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's just like, my advice: be you, be different, and be bold about it. You know what I'm saying? Once you got your foot on somebody's neck, hey, that's just what it is. Don't be ashamed about it. It just is what it is, because people ain't playing fair out here
Nah,
at
nah,
all. So
nah.
it's always like, stay positive. Always be open minded to different things. You know what I'm saying? Different ideas, working with different people. You don't want to come in, just shallow as hell. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? Like, so you have to be open minded, but once again, you gotta lock in with God. God gonna show you, hey, this is where you need to be at this moment. He gonna tell you when to leave certain situations too, when you already then got your experience, or however, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna show you. He's
that's a
gonna tell
fact.
you. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna make you feel uncomfortable, because it's time for you to get the hell up out of there.
That's
You
a
know what I'm saying? So, and this is only some things that I'm still like. One thing that I can say, that all the lessons that you go through is going to repeat themselves in a different form.
mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm going through it now. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I thought like, oh damn, I've seen this before at level 1. I know I could have handled that better at level 10, but it's a different situation. Different people are involved, and my mindset is different. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, you still have to be mindful when God bring you through something. It's gonna show up again. Make sure you're applying the same pressure.
that's a fact. It's like I always say, it's zero losses, all lessons. You know
For
what I
sure.
mean?
For
You
sure.
take it, man. You let go and you let God, and He will definitely lead you in the right way.
For
And that's
sure.
a fact.
For
That's a
sure.
fact. Um,
Even when you have like, um I have my moments where it don't be a lot of those moments, but sometimes you got so many ideas, but you just don't know exactly where to go just yet. Like,
mhm,
okay, I know I got to do this. I know I got to do that.
mhm,
Where do I start? And sometimes you fall into brain fart.
mhm.
Uh, what's that? For artist block,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
creative block. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? But in those moments, um, lock in with God. Sometimes you gotta fast. Sometimes you gotta do a lot of stuff for the mental, for yourself. So if you gotta sacrifice some things and cut it off, you know what I'm saying? Like, those are the moments where you gotta free some space. Free
That's
some
a
space.
fact.
So
And to be honest, that builds character. You know what I mean? Um, Anything worth having is hard to get. And if it's come to you easy, you don't appreciate it. You believe it or not, you don't appreciate it. When you know you work for that and you realize where you started and where you are, man, when you knock it out, when you set it up and you knock it down, it's the best feeling in the world.
That's what I got.
It's
You
the best
ain't
feeling in
lied.
the world, man. So that's part of the journey. You know what I mean? So with that being said, with some of the best advice you have been given, if you could go back earlier in your life when you was trying to get things on the right track, if you could go back and talk to yourself, what advice would you give yourself for right now?
Don't be no hoe. I ain't lying. Don't be no hoe, because I swear to God, like when people sense when you new to some shit.
That's
You
a
know what
fact.
I'm saying? They sense that shit. And that's what made me get to my slogan. Be you, be different, be bold. I gotta keep saying it because they know when your ass, hey, oh, she need us. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like they treat you different. You know
That's
what I'm
a
saying?
fact.
So don't be no hoe. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Don't be no hoe. Like literally get in and do what you trying to accomplish. You're gonna meet some good people along the way, but don't never sell yourself short, whether it's with money, time, anything. All that shit is accounted for. You know what I'm saying? So don't be no hoe. Don't let nobody hoe you out that shit. Don't let nobody feel like because they at a certain point of their life, you know what I'm saying, that you know what I'm saying, you're not there yet, so they don't appreciate how
You're
you came.
listening. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it just be like, no, that's why one thing about me, it don't matter. Once again, going back, it don't matter if you an entrepreneur, a boss, a worker, it doesn't matter. I still value my people. As long as you got morals, respect, come in positive, how can we come together and make the dream work? You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of people don't value that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be the boss, but they really don't know how to be a boss.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they don't know nothing about being a lot of these people don't even invest in themselves. They got big homies. You know what I'm saying? So it just look like that. And whole time that is not that. So um to my younger self, don't be no hoe. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? Cause now that I'm in the position that I'm in, it was like, oh, okay. Now that I'm getting interns for my company, how I'm doing my interns ain't gonna be nothing how I came in. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was interning, hey, can you be here on time? This how we need to, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they give you a platform, but you still have to deal with some BS. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like my interns automatically coming through the door. I'm gonna show y'all that you're not just working for me. I'm working for you as well. You understand? So it's more so of come in already saying this is what I want to do. Even if y'all got your own business, let me know. And this is for my college students that I've been in tune with. Let me know what y'all in tune with, so that way you can come to my events feeling like, oh yeah, I love her, and she putting me in tune with how to make some money with my own company. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we changing that up. You know, so to the younger self, don't be no hoe. It's like don't be no hoe. Don't let these people mistreat you. People, once they know that you ain't experienced in something and you really and you hungry, you know what I'm saying? They would mistreat the shit out of you. They would use your ass up for real. But I still like working with hungry people. Working with hungry people.
Yeah.
Hey, we got the drive. We gonna make sure that shit done. Like at the end of the day, and I want everybody to be satisfied. Not just, oh, my show is complete. Woo woo. Like, no, everybody come in with their hands full.
Yeah. That's dope, man. They blessed to have people that they working for somebody like you, because a lot of people dish it out just how they got it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
They become a mean boss. But what you doing, and they might not even realize it, but what you doing, you setting them up to sit at the table with you. You create bosses. You know what I mean? And to be honest, you want to be around nothing but bosses. We work together, but we all bosses in our own right. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's the
Exactly.
mentality. Yeah, it's bigger
Exactly.
than me. That's a fact.
And I didn't learn that coming up. I had to
Yeah.
teach everything myself. You know what I'm saying? Of course, locking in with God because He's showing me like, okay, you tired of that. Jump on over here real quick. You done
Yeah.
got your experience. Apply that to that. Apply that to that. Now we here. Put the pieces together and
Yeah.
add on to it now.
Yeah. Yeah. That's dope. That's dope.
Hmm.
Okay. So with that being said, you know, if you could change something about the game, you know what I mean? Because it's a lot, you know. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yes, a lot.
Yeah. So if you could change something about the game, what would that be?
Mm, mm. That fake shit.
Yeah. Talk about it.
Fake shit. Period. Like you don't have to you don't have to call nobody your family and you really don't genuinely mean that shit when you know you only using them for their resources, for they whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like fake shit. I would really like to change that shit, but I know I can't
Mhm.
with that. You know what I'm saying? That's just a given because that's just who people really is. But it will really make a difference if motherfuckers want fake because I feel like Chicago is a great city to be. Like we have so much talent here and it gets overlooked because everybody hate on each other. Everybody want to be clicked up. You know what I'm saying? Like they only want to work with certain people if they got this going on instead of linking up. And like okay, we doing the same thing. Let's do it. But everybody want to be in competition. Everybody want to, So if
Yeah.
I could change that, that would be great. But I can't. Not with that. And I'm learning that. I'm still learning that, because they come in different forms.
Yeah. That's a fact. That's
And being strong in the industry, um, being strong and being a woman is
yeah.
very funny, you know what I'm saying? Because you got people that want to be up under you, not only because they know that you're successful,
Yeah.
but you got men that show their hand. Now all of a sudden, because I don't want to work with certain people, now all of a sudden, oh, now y'all want to try to date. Now y'all want to try to, you know what I'm saying? Like it be so
Yeah.
goofy,
Yeah.
like I don't know. It just be weird. It be goofy, but at the same time, like that's what come with the game. Fake love come with the game. I wish I could change it, but I can't. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah. It becomes not even about what we were supposed to be working on. It's about so much other stuff, and it takes away from what we was even brought together to do. You know,
Exactly.
because there's so much
Exactly.
political stuff that go on that it makes you. It takes away from the passion and the joy of it. You know what I mean? So I feel you. I feel you like a massage. You know what I'm saying? Um. Okay. So with that, you have your trials and your trips, but along the way, you've established a brand and you've created people who have supported you and been there for you, your A1s, your day ones. What would you like to say to the people who have stood with you and supported you through your journey?
Man, that's crazy. Dang, that's crazy because I was just telling my homegirl, like, I appreciate little shit. Whether it's people coming to my events buying a $10 ticket, a $20 ticket, whether it's people just reposting my events, my whatever I got going on social media, circulating it. Um, Going back to my models, like even when I was doing my fashion shows heavy, just seeing how they believed in the brand so hard, and I couldn't pay them at one point,
Yeah,
but they was still at practice, like still killing it. They feet hurt, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Some days I'm in, no, get them steps together,
yeah,
but it was still like they still love me. You know what I'm saying? Like it almost come off like an unconditional love. It is. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not offering you money, but I'm offering you experience. I'm offering you my heart. I'm offering you my talent. You know, I'm offering you all those things. And I just want to tell them I appreciate them.
Yeah.
Because most of the time I'm by myself. And everybody know that about me. I don't really be, you know, if I come through, hey, what's up, everybody? But I'm mostly to myself.
Yeah.
When I'm to myself, I think 24/7 trying to, and it gets frustrating.
Yeah.
It gets frustrating. So you have to, when you have your downtime, that's when you start to pay attention to who really is around you, who really pouring into you, who really praying for you.
Yeah.
So that goes back down to my friends and my family, you know. So I really appreciate them, seriously. Cause man, it be real out here. I'm trying to tell you.
Man. Like they say, it's hard out here for a pimp, man.
For a pimp.
Yeah, it truly is, man. That's a fact.
It is though.
It
It
really
is.
is,
It is.
man.
Because when you still trying to figure it out, God ain't gonna give it to you right then and there.
It's not supposed to be like that.
No,
It's
he
been
gonna
like
let
that.
you stick your foot in there.
Yeah.
So I definitely appreciate everybody who been rocking with me, unconditional, like unconditional love for me. Like I can't replace y'all for real. So I definitely appreciate y'all.
Yeah. 'Cause don't nobody owe you nothing, man. That's real time.
Man,
What? Okay. With that being said, what I like to do now, you spoke about your supporters. I want to do a segment I like to call Rapid Fire. You know what I mean? We're doing it for the culture. Give them a little more insight on who you are. You know what I'm saying?
okay. I swear to God, I thought you was finna say rap. We finna freestyle. I was finna say you better not.
I'm not gonna do you like that. We gonna do that on next time. You feel me? But I'm gonna make sure you ready. You know what I'm saying?
I'm so like, wait a minute, wait.
Hold on. We ain't talking about that. You know what I'm saying? Let me get the bars together first. You know what I'm talking about? Look.
Okay.
All right. You know what I'm saying?
Back to the question.
Just some quick questions. You know what I mean? Relax. You gotta relax.
We finna be. I'm done with you. Okay, I'm ready. I'm relaxed.
Hey, you with it?
I'm relaxed. Okay,
You with it? Woosah, you with it?
I'm with it.
All right, let's go. The first thing you do or think when you wake up in the morning is
Check my emails.
okay. Hot or cold?
Shit. Hot.
Hot. Favorite restaurant?
Ooh. Shit. I'm gonna go with Dsymone Allure.
Okay. I can dig it. All right. Chicken, fish, or steak?
Definitely chicken.
Chicken. Favorite pair of shoes of all times?
Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I ain't gonna lie. Being a tomboy back in the day, I was definitely a Jordan head.
Yeah.
Definitely a Jordan head. I can't lie.
Me neither.
I
Yeah.
can't lie.
Yeah. That's a fact. If you were stuck on a desert island and can only take 3 albums with you, what albums would they be?
Oh, you snap. Well, you know I gotta take Rocco with me.
Okay. And you
Um,
ain't know it.
Man, I gotta take my boy because he be getting me through that.
Okay.
I gotta go ahead and take J. Cole with me because
Okay.
he gonna ease the man.
All right.
And then, sing because I need something a little. I'm gonna take Chris Brown.
Okay. See Breezy. All right. Favorite drink?
Alcohol.
Don't even matter.
See, this the problem. When I get off that Patron, it do something to me. That's my favorite though.
Alright. Ain't nothing wrong with some Patron. You know what I'm talking about? Favorite sports team?
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. Back in the day, I was definitely a Allen Iverson fan.
Okay.
That was my little. But
Okay.
now I done turned into a Curry.
Okay.
Love Curry.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, LeBron is definitely the GOAT. You feel me? But
Okay.
Curry came in, as an underdog. You feel me? So Golden State definitely. And then I'll take the Lakers.
Okay. Okay. That's not a bad. Chef Curry be definitely do be doing this thing. You know what I'm saying?
He do. He the underdog.
Yeah, that's a fact. Okay. Weekends or weekdays?
Oh. Oh. See, you stumping me with the most simple because I'm not gonna lie. I actually like going out during the week because I don't get to see nobody.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
be I go in this spot and I could chill out, eat, and not, gotta deal with certain crowds.
Yeah.
But I take the weekends when I'm actually traveling.
Okay. Okay.
And travel would be different. Like, okay, everything's starting to pop on the weekend. So I say both.
Okay. Okay. How many times a day do you think about sex?
Oh shit. How many times a day?
A day.
That's crazy. Ain't nobody seen me like that. Nah, let me see. Oh. I can I'm gonna go I'm gonna go about maybe 5 times a day.
Okay. All right. All right. If you had one superpower, what would it be?
Oh. Damn, I damn near want to be invisible because I be wanting to see some shit. Like, damn, let me see how y'all really be coming behind the scene. I'm finna check up on some shit.
I'm gonna be right there. You don't even know it.
Man, I gotta see some because y'all is out here playing games.
I feel you. I feel you. Okay. I'm gonna start the sentence and I want you to finish it. Okay.
Okay.
My name is Dsymone Allure, and I am a.
Entrepreneur.
That's dope. That's dope. I can dig it. I can dig it. All right. So, so tell me what's up next. What you got going?
Okay, so what's up next? I'm actually starting to get into my cooking now. So it's called Boss Taste.
Okay.
So basically I'm gonna be still doing my interviews and things like that, but we're gonna do it over my dinner. So
Okay.
I'll cook. It's like a cooking show.
Okay.
Invite guests, and we gonna set it up like that. So that's what I'm working on. That's the project that I'm really focused on right now, bringing in 2021. Very excited. I got a chance to actually like now. What I've been doing is putting the menu together and just having people taste test. I've been doing different events and things like that, but now I'm like, okay, I know my shit is good now. All right, come on. Now we ready. Get the ball running. So me and Mr. E, he's a part of this project as well. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm getting my interns together for the next date and chill. Just want to make sure that they coming through the door. Like I stated before, not only trying to work for me, but making sure that I got all my resources together for them as well. So that's coming up. Most likely the next day and chill probably will be in February or March.
Okay.
I just want to get everything properly together. But Yeah, the cooking show is definitely that's next. I'm excited about that. So y'all just gotta stay tuned. I really do got a lot of other shit going on, but those are the main two things that I'm pushing, bringing in the new year.
Okay, okay. I definitely want to thank you for coming on the show. I really enjoyed your energy. We definitely gonna have to do this again.
Yes.
We definitely gonna have to. It's definitely a vibe. It's a bop. You know what I'm talking about?
You so smooth. It's so funny.
I'm just saying. I really enjoyed your energy, man, and I dig your story, man, because it comes from a real place, and I can tell you really love what you do, and it really comes out of your whole aura, your spirit is just a vibe, man. I want to thank you for coming on.
No, thank you. Seriously, I really appreciate everybody just coming together. You know, me and you had a conversation about that as well. And I'm just thankful, you know, grateful. Me new people kicking off the, 2021 the right way. So we definitely got to do this again.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I always say, your culture makes you who you are. So make sure they respect it. We're gonna catch you on the next episode. We out of here.
We about to dress the coach. Yeah, we about to dress the coach. We about